According to the court update following today's hearing, Durk has no chance of being released because the feds believe he paid to have these two individuals dealt with. The first is Stephen Mack, who got Durk's brother D. The second is OTF Jam's baby mom, who passed away after Durk learned about it. He had a wire about him, and the feds believe Jam is the reason Durk was imprisoned for all three offenses. In this Instagram Live, Durk recognized that Jam was carrying a wire because he kept touching his jacket and whispering to.
I ain't gonna lie, like back in the day.
Oh, my. Oh, dang.
Like back in the day. He took out.
Check on your man, I heard you got his head.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hey, when I was growing up, I
What
used to
happened to
be
the
an
architect?
What happened to Dare? Schools had some time.
All that woofing on the net, it got your man
More than 230 gigabytes of digital evidence, including audio recordings, surveillance footage, and 20,000 pages of reports, are being processed for discovery shortly after it was reported in court. The majority of the information is thought to have come from Jam's recordings. When OTF Jam was free from prison a few years ago, Durk gave him a gift of $50,000.
What's his name, bro? Steady crying, huh? He steady crying. Feed him.
Get the milk for some baby mama, get the tripping, bro.
See that?
Feed
For my
him.
baby.
That's
That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. It's too much. Crazy though. Motherfuckers sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Buy what I want, do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof,
Bro got out what?
You know that we did.
How many you did off?
And the year I did it now?
Yeah. That's a little bit. 12.
Swear.
That boy popped out 12 years.
Yeah.
So much money. We really just get in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
Given that it was revealed that Durk had been playing 3D chess the entire time, Durk must have been acting strangely on the Jam a few months before the Instagram Live. He knew Jam would agree to an interview in which Durk discussed snitches in his immediate vicinity.
I see shit from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your is gonna cooperate.
Durk spoke more about this, saying he doesn't even let his closest friends know where he's living anymore because he knew that people were on the inside of his crew and he was doing everything he could to limit any information going around. You can tell by the tone of his voice that he's sad about Jam going after him.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be my best friend never been to my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
Promise. Like it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the
Everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
It was too late for Durk to realize that Jam was spying on him, but after he was captured and put into custody, Durk dispatched his thugs to pursue Jam with a report. According to authorities, Jam was punished after OTF officers discovered him hiding in a crib outside of Atlanta. Snitching on Durk, which included a picture of the location where Jam was staying. However, prosecutors brought up another possible M for a more serious charge against Durk, with the official statement stating that Durk was connected in an unsealed file in a Chicago case that led to Stephen Mack's death. It is thought that Mack was targeted as retaliation for Durk's brother's death on January 27, 2022. Although he has not been charged, he is listed in documents prior to his detention hearing today, in addition to the statement. Court filings disclosed an Instagram post from Durk that reads, "Dang." It was purportedly placed on the day Stephen Mack was removed, and Durk was seen laughing live on the Instagram page on what is thought to have been the day following Mack's death.
You can't see other shit. What? Tweak on my folks. Hey, somebody always said, it's a live car.
What is it? Slap con.
Most fans hold Jam accountable for Durk's 230 gigs, for example, because the feds have so much evidence about him. However, in an effort to free Durk, his lawyers requested a bond, and because of the seriousness of Durk's allegations, they offered a $3.3 million bond backed by equity in his homes and money from Sony Music. Offenses, it was swiftly rejected, but the judge allowed his attorneys to provide arguments for Durk's release from prison. If they are unsuccessful, Durk's life will end. Their first contribution was a defense of the lyrics they are using against him, as they were made public in court. According to Durk's producer, the Amazing Wayne and Jackie Boy song with Babyface Ray is what the prosecution claims. Revealed that he recorded the lyrics on January 25, 2022, while the PAB incident occurred 7 months later in August 2022. Durk's lawyers obtained the official file from the studio on the day that Durk recorded Ed the Verse, revealing that he had actually recorded the lyrics 7 months prior to the incident. These lyrics were crucial to remove from Durk's name because the lyrics were intended to give the impression that he was laughing at PB's death. Rap, you saw your son shouting no on the television, and that's precisely how Quando Rondo was responding to the death of little PB.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
It appeared as though Durk was informed of Quando Rondo's whereabouts and sent his men to retrieve them. But it got worse when Brick Baby appeared and stated that he would have given Durk Wando's location if he had ever asked. Even the other lyrics of the same song featured Durk rapping, telling me they got at Addy and got the location to go.
Why is that? Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he had asked me, I probably would have been Coke if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said if he make the call right now, I'd step in.
Right.
The Brick is transparent. Baby is more aware of the issue than most people, but he promised never to come forward with information on Durk. However, when the prosecutors pursued Durk more vigorously, his attorneys retaliated by claiming that Durk was not receiving any protection in jail, citing sources that claimed Durk's rapid prison. The reason for the transfer was problems in his cell block. As a well-known rapper, he was probably targeted for commissary and money, which made Durk's team think that Quando Rondo was sending hits after him in prison because Quando and Lil Tim did split up on the day that the news was released. Interviews discussing Lil Durk, according to Lil Tim, who committed the deed against King Von. The whole thing could have been prevented, and Durk simply sacrificed his life in an attempt to exact revenge for a feud they wished to put an end to.
To know, like, shit, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, yeah, I ain't know the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't know no disrespect to like his mama saying him shit like that, cause I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
Quando made a similar statement, but he also mentioned that Durk had a family and many obligations that he disregarded.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out or whatever like that. It could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
But because Durk was sent to a new block with worse living conditions, which were quite comparable to Wyandotte Melly, where Charleston White claimed that people like him didn't deserve pleasant jail lives, this made his time in prison even more difficult.
The YMW Melly, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing about being mistreated. When you done chose to play somebody.
But they continue to share evidence against Lil Durk, such as the previously mentioned clip of Brick Baby. This time though, he stated unequivocally that you can't claim Durk never slid for King Von again, because Lil PAB made it appear as though he could have brought Durk's name to the attention of the federal government.
But was this an attempted hit or
Why would they can't say that no more?
Then they put you.
Why? Like, who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
Federal charges in California.
Nah, because Lil Pop.
So this is about the.
Oh. What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
The link between the individuals who removed Lil PAB and King V, who were spotted shopping together years prior, was among the first pieces of evidence the investigators discovered when they knew they needed to investigate Durk.
Solitary. We just looked at him. Let's go over there. Boss, you good? My boy.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man stepped in.
Since they were acquainted with V, it's possible that they also desired retribution. However, with the assistance of DJ Academics, he revealed the link between the crimes and his record nearly healed.
2020 Von, 2021 his brother dies. 2022, the niggas who his brother, they get clapped. The two Von, at least a cousin of theirs get clapped. 2023, he drops an album, I'm almost healed. You ever think about that, Chad? It's like poetic. 2020, Von dies. 2021 his brother dies. 2022, get back for both those situations. 2023, I'm almost healed.
Which led to speculation that more people than Jam were spying on Durk, but OTF Bay put an end to the rumors.
No more know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real, for real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on, for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all done threw the Jam rumors out there. Now y'all talking about Vonnie a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on, for real. All my kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them all put under the jail.
Because Durk himself would then call from a jail phone to inform everyone that he is refusing to enter protective custody.
I said, I know you're but if you need anything, you know I got you. Yeah, I know how that should be, bro. It don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, everything was history.
You know, I feel got things same. I can't feel like shit. Where you from? What you got going? I'm too, yeah.
Man, what? The PC. Hey.
They thought a computer, you downstairs, they be like, man, you know you, man, send me upstairs. Whatever it is, I got to adapt to it.
Thankfully, an official attorney discussing the matter stated that he thinks Durk may be released if no one else snitches.
So it all depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals. What does a very attractive deal look like? I think they go for the lowest hanging fruit. Whoever, didn't actually guy, maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually, or someone that, but it didn't hit, they're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him, that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advancement.
We even witnessed the announcement. Although I'm cautious to say they have a slam dunk case on Durk Banks, I think they have a long way to go to prove the conspiracy against him, says Bradford Cohen, Kodak Black's lawyer. Durk has a chance to defeat King Von and Quando Rondo's revenge until OTF testifies against him.
When it comes to Durk Banks, you know, so far I've seen one text that says don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, you know, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, you know, a slam dunk case on Durk Banks.